Hi everyone, it's Beth Sager here with my Lexington local. So this is Liz Schruender. She runs Buttercup Flowers out of her house. She used to run it out of her last house. She had a whole setup in the garage. In this house, we're doing it here. And look, she has everything. So how did you jump into being a floral designer?
Well, it's really interesting because I was an IT professional my whole life. And then I raised my kids for 10 years and didn't work. And then I came back here to Lexington. We moved into Lexington and I was looking for a job. And my husband said, why don't you go to Wegmans? Because they're really great about customer service and you love customer service. And I was like, okay. So I went and interviewed at Wegmans. And they said, where do you want to work? And I said, I'd like to work in the florist. I've always loved flowers. I gardened with my mom as a child. Always loved tulips. They were my favorite. And I started working there. And that's where I learned all about flowers and how to take care of them and what each one was and what went together well, and worked on customer service there. And then I went to Mahoney's in Tewksbury.
Okay.
And that was a kind of a florist, like a real florist. And I learned, how to make arrangements and how to funeral, doing sympathy arrangements and, kind of bigger scale types of things. So that's I kind of fell into it, which was kind of interesting. And now I love it.
Nice, nice. So do you have a specialty, would you say? Or
I
a
do.
Preference?
Yes, I do have a preference of flowers. I think I'm a little picky about them. I love flowers that stand on their own very beautifully, and I like to separate them so you can really see them. I like tiny flowers, like I said, that stand kind of on their own. Some of my favorites that you'll always see in arrangement from me is Helleborus and waxflower. Some kinds of things that not everybody uses all the time, but I think it really kind of brings out the elegance in an arrangement.
Nice. And so do you do big scale events like weddings?
I do.
Okay.
I've done a few weddings and great time. I have a partner who helps me with those, and yeah, they've gone wonderfully. You can see them on my website.
Okay. So I know that I've used you locally, and you've offered great service of delivering. So what, like if someone wanted to, order something for Mother's Day, like where would you go with it? Like how?
Well, they'll for Mother's Day on my website, there'll be different choices, but there's always a designer's choice option, which lets me kind of pick what I'd like to do with seasonal flowers based on whatever your price point is, your budget. So there's always ideas, but I'm always open to if you have a color preference or a flower preference. Some moms, really like lilies or they really like roses. And so anytime you order online and you have a suggestion, that's great.
Nice.
Yeah.
And do you deliver just in Lexington?
No, I do. We do free delivery in Lexington. We're actually doing free delivery for everyone right now in the surrounding towns. I'm sorry. That is going to probably change a little bit. It'll probably stay free in Lexington because I don't have overhead and I'm working out of my house. I feel like that's something I can kind of give back. But in the surrounding towns like Concord and Lincoln, Woburn, Winchester.
Okay, Burlington.
Yeah, that's something that's probably coming soon.
Okay, nice. Well, let's go upstairs and see what you've arranged.
Okay.
Can't wait. So we're upstairs in the kitchen, and Liz has some beautiful flowers here, but she has examples of what she was talking about, which is good because I had no idea what.
Yeah.
What are those?
This is the Helleborus I was talking about downstairs that I love to put in everything.
It's pretty.
Yes, it's actually a cold weather flower, but you can get it most of the year. Oh. So lucky me. And this is waxflower, which I love. It's very little tiny touch to put into things.
But even as a bud, it's pretty, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. And it has a little bit of a smell to it that's beautiful.
And then you have this beautiful arrangement. I'll let you come look.
So that is something I was working on for Easter as an
Nice.
example. You can find that on my website.
Okay.
This is Liz's happy place.
Yes.
Yes, I would be happy too. And I love your collection of rugs. It also makes me happy. So. Well, that is beautiful.
Thank
so
you.
how do people find you? Because you're in your house, so tell us how to find you.
Yes, so the best way is to go on the website of
Okay.
buttercupflowers.com,
Okay.
or you can call me 781-698-7725
Okay.
if you feel like you want to talk and you want to like figure things out. Feel free to call if the website is just not personal enough for you. And yeah, you can either I deliver or you can actually come and pick up at my house. Some people do that as well.
Nice. So I just have one like odd question. It's just my personal pet peeve. So we talked a little bit about funeral flowers.
Yes.
Why? Like, what's with the lilies? The lilies make me just think of funerals now. I don't even like a lily anymore.
I know. And I would only use them if someone asked.
Okay.
To tell you the honest
All right.
truth. Because they're seen as kind of like a funeral flower, and then people kind of get bummed out. So, you know, yeah, the sympathy arrangements I've done would only include that if it was asked for, or if I met with somebody who I thought that they would like that.
Yeah,
you know,
like a traditional.
it's a very personal thing when you meet with somebody who's looking for sympathy flowers, a family who's grieving. But you can immediately get a really good sense of what they like and what they don't. So
Nice. Well, thank you so much for meeting with us. So tell me again the website.
lovebuttercupflowers.com.
I know I have it on my favorite page.
And you can follow her on Instagram.
Oh,
Yes.
right, on Instagram.
Instagram and Facebook as well.
Yeah, nice.
Perfect.
Thanks, Liz.
Thank you.
Uh,